So, while you continue to amass a massive social media following and churn out hot records, you somehow found time to become a co-owner and brand ambassador for an organic flavor water brand. So, let's talk about Trio.
Yeah, being a father now, I think it's incredible that I can give my son uh, incredible fruit juice that's not packed with a bunch of um, chemicals and useless sugar, but something that's healthy, but also still tastes good, because, when something doesn't taste good, he definitely will give you that face. So yeah, being a father, like I just, I think now in my life, certain things that I align myself with, they just have to speak. They have to speak to me in a lot of ways, and in this instant, it speaks to me because I'm just able to kind of lead my life with the healthy lifestyle that I always lead, and I don't have to alter anything or change anything. It just fits right in, and I think it's beautiful because it actually helped me lose some unwanted weight that I gained in the pandemic, just by being able to have something that's very low calorie and sweet, because I do have a sweet tooth.
So you talked about the face that your son will give you if he doesn't like something, and we got a little taste of that. But what face does he give when he does like something?
Oh, when he does like something, oh yeah, he's kind of like me. He'll start singing and dancing. It's the whole thing.
So I take it he likes the drink, and is probably really excited that his dad is behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, we know you were inspired by your own desire to have this rejuvenating drink during or post your workout, but what led from looking for that drink to co-owning that drink?
Anytime something kind of speaks to me in that way, I want to know if there's any room on the ownership side, because I mean that's just where my headspace is now. I mean, I'm acquiring a lot of different things that speak to me, and yeah, it's all about equity nowadays for me. It's not about the short term, but about doing long term partnerships that I think can take over the world in some way or another.
Okay. So we know you're a fitness enthusiast. What's your workout routine? I know that can vary. What's one that you want to tell us about?
So I actually just started a new really cool one. Um, so I've been doing high volume workouts 3 days a week, which entail 25 minutes of a workout that's without breaks. So, for instance, on a Monday, I'll do 25 minutes nonstop of push-ups, and on this last Monday, I got up to about 620 push-ups in 25 minutes. And then for the next 25 minutes, I'd get on the treadmill and do kind of like low intensity cardio on an incline. Um, and on the Tuesday, I'll do the same thing but with pull-ups, and on the Wednesday, do the same thing with squats and with shoulder raises, and that begins the week. And then on the second half of the week is way more like heavy lifting. So the first half of the week is very light, but super intense 25 minutes, like no breaks at all. And then on the second half of the week is heavy weights. But every day is cardio. I do cardio on every single day.
Okay, well, I can see how that would leave you thirsty. What makes Trio unique?
Trio is unique because it utilizes birch water, which is not something that you can find very many places. So like all the popular drinks nowadays, they use something totally different. So this will be like the first of its kind. Well, the first popular one of its kind, because there is other ones, but nobody knows about them. So birch water is great because it's very low calorie and it's very sweet, and it's a natural source from the earth, so it's not like a chemical. So that's the most unique part about Trio.
And let's talk about some of these flavors. It's a lot of fun flavors here. And I see that the strawberry one is like the one that's the kid favorite. Is that your son's favorite?
No, actually, the mango one is his favorite.
Oh,
Um,
really? Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He gets it from his dad though. It's probably because that's the one I always give him.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
sounds really good though. That's really interesting. So
nah,
many different flavors.
yeah, it's fire. It was really exciting because even when I did like the first like promo shoot, I didn't tell anybody that I was involved on ownership side, and it just looked like I was there to shoot as well. And everybody was just raving about how good it was, and I was just like, "Damn, this is like the best case scenario, like unsolicited."
Mhm.
It's, nobody knows that I'm involved with it at all, and I'm just getting like real feedback. So it's been awesome. I mean, everybody that tasted, I mean, it's kind of one of those things that sells by itself.
Yeah, definitely. So lots of people have fallen into a health craze over the last few years and they brought their children along with them. We know kids love sweets. I mean, you yourself said you have a sweet tooth. How do you balance indulgence and healthy eating, especially with children?
I think everything in moderation. Because I'm a foodie, and I love eating, and I love eating good things. I love sweets. I love even savory things as well. So um, intermittent fasting helps me as an adult. I think it's my saving grace because I have a very large appetite. I think it helps me in different ways. I think it helps to both keep my calories down, but also helps to curb my hunger a little bit. Once you reach a certain amount of hours of fasting, it shrinks your appetite a bit. So it kind of keeps me in a pocket, if you will, because I feel like when I'm on it, like I can literally my appetite just keeps on growing and growing. And it's just like it should be just be uncontrollable. But yeah, with Trio's help, I've been able to lose 40 pounds from since the pandemic.
Oh, that's big. You've been known to overindulge. You kind of said it a little bit on your food. What's that one food item that can always make you cheat on your regular diet?
It is lava cake. How do you say it? Chocolate lava cake and
Oh,
vanilla ice cream,
okay.
and chocolate chip cookies with salt on them, and macadamia nut cookies with a little salt on them too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you sound like you're about to go get one of those things now. You got really into that last part with the macadamia nut cookies. Do you tend to, a lot of people really get upset with themselves when they go off their diet. Do you overcorrect or you just go with the flow?
I've learned to go with the flow and kind of treat my calories as a weekly thing and not a daily thing.
Hmm.
So if I know I'm messed up today, I know that I still have the rest of the week to kind of get back on track, and I'll just have to have less calories on that next day and the next day and the next day to make up for that overindulgent day. Um, but yeah, I think I'm in a zone now, and I go in and out of zones. I'm like a middle-aged woman. No offense to the middle-aged women out there, but like I fluctuate um, a lot, and I think that's cool. I think it's okay. I think I'm very healthy, and I hold myself accountable. And when I notice myself sliding, I just put myself in check, and there's nothing wrong with sliding sometimes.
I think that's really important because a lot of people do tend to get upset with themselves. So, know
Yeah.
you're joining us from the UK. Can you tell us what you're working on?
Yeah, so I'm working on a show that I created called Project Icon. There's a lot of shows out there that claim that they are going to find the next star. And the problem with the shows is they only focus on singing. And the music industry is not based on just singing. The music industry is based on uh, songs first and foremost, and secondary is people buy into who the artist is as a brand, like who are you, and likability, you know. So for instance, Cardi B and what she's created on social media is a large part of her artistry. I mean, of course, the songs are first and foremost, but secondary, I mean, it's a whole package. It's something that people want to keep coming back to because they're bought into the brand, and not just someone's vocals. So my show is the judges judge on all areas of the music industry. So songwriting is a large part of it, right? Can you make a hit song? Another a large part of it is social media. Can you sell yourself on social media? Can you build a brand that is likable and that people will buy into? And then, of course, there's performing in singing as well. But it's a whole package. And can you actually uh, be good at each one of those things? So it's called Project Icon, and it's beginning here in the UK on BBC.
Awesome. That sounds really, really good. Yeah, you have to be the whole package to really get something going, right?
Sure.
Um, let's talk dreams. When you were a child, did you ever dream of the life you have now?
Oh yeah, this was definitely a dream of mine. Um, but I will say I've kind of extended the dream and kind of went off on a tangent, if you will, because I'm doing a lot of other things that I never thought that I would be doing. But it's a lot of fun, after you knock one dream out of the park, you gotta keep adding to the plate. Like life is short, so you know uh, it's fun. I've been keeping it interesting.
Do you have advice for someone who's still in the dreaming phase?
Switch the dream onto to a plan. Um, the word dream, I think it puts us in a mindset of wishing, and I think that's a bad place to be in. You need to make it a plan so that you can have um, a guide and take steps to work towards a plan, as opposed to dreaming something that you're hoping will fall into your lap. I mean, that's the best advice I can give. But
All right. What about for people who are parenting little dreamers?
even if a dream is far fetched, never let them believe that you think it's far fetched. You know, the more that we're able to feed our children's dreams, the more likely they're gonna happen. If my mom continuously told me that my dream was crazy, I don't know that I would be where I am today. But she just never led me to believe that my dream was too big or too crazy.
Yeah. Um, you added so many notches to your belt. You said you couldn't imagine the trajectory. How much of the work you do is legacy building?
I think all the work that I do is legacy building, both for myself, my family, but also um, as a Black man. I have hopes and dreams to uh, uh, become the richest Black man in the next 10 years. So that is the biggest plan. And I'm hoping that I can just continue to open more doors for other people. I mean, just creating more jobs, more opportunities. Um, in this crazy time that we're in, I mean, people just need income. They need a means to get by. So I'm hoping that I can create that for a lot of people.
I love that. So obviously we have to talk music. It's Christmas time. What's the
Yeah.
one holiday song you wish you had written?
Well, damn, I wish I wrote that Mariah Carey song.
That's the
That
real
thing,
obvious choice, right?
oh yeah, for sure. That thing is every year, number one every year. The gift that keep on giving.
Yeah, that is
Sure,
that's her stocking stuffer every year. Oh my goodness.
absolutely.
All right, so you have this trophy doing all of your songs, so we just have to know how many times a day do people run up to you singing your name?
I mean, I would say at least like 4 times, 3, 4 times a day. I
How do you respond to that?
don't respond.
Okay, so that's the thing here, guys. Don't do it anymore. He doesn't respond.
Yeah, I'm definitely not responding. It used to be a thing where I try to act like it's funny, like and like laugh with them, but I can't pretend anymore. It's just like what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I can't even do that. I'm just scared. It's just like
Okay,
but I get it though. I get it. It's me.
identifying. Yeah.
It's your boy. It's me. But yeah, I'm not really responding.
So you've done a few epic TikTok pranks. I requested some fan questions for you, and somebody asked, "How long did it take to fix his tooth after the corn incident?" So some of them are not even being known as pranks. What's been your favorite prank?
It's got to be the one that I did with Will Smith, knocking out his teeth actually, with a golf club. Working with Will was just a lot of fun. He's somebody that I grew up watching, somebody that I looked up to majority of my life and still do. So yeah, anytime I could get with Will, those are my favorite videos.
Cool. Yeah, he definitely is a good time on social media too. All right. So last question again, Christmas time. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list?
Oh, definitely the nice list
Oh,
by
okay. Why?
by far. I mean, I'm just a good guy.
I think that's it,
You
right?
know, it's crazy. I literally just seen a TikTok that said, ladies are running from guys that say that they're good guys, and then I just go and say, I'm a, I'm a good guy. No, but I think I genuinely am a good guy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us about Trio and your workout regimen and Christmas and all that good stuff. We hope you
For
have a
sure.
really happy holiday.
Yeah, likewise. You have a good happy holiday as well. Enjoy.